Hello everyone, welcome back to Wildermyth. We're playing the Age of Ulstrix as the Spiders of the Vale, and we just did something over at Feltown Books. What are we up to? These three just had a combat. Gary has been stealing a lot of the story limelight recently. Spotlight, maybe? Or maybe it's, I don't know. I can't keep him and Meather straight, honestly, despite the big old chunk of stone stuck in his head or whatever it is. Yeah, I guess we need to secure Feltown Books still. Do we have a lot of time or no? It's like 3-4 more places we need to explore. I don't know. You guys are still building a Weaver Works here. Maybe what I should do... Oh gosh, getting here is going to be expensive, huh? Oh, there's another place. No, that's a mountains. Okay. So... Oh, it even tells you, before you scout them, which ones are infested. It's a little dangerous to send small scouting parties into infested lands. But uninfested lands is not. So this would be a safe place to send a scout, even a single scout. Anywhere else, you want to be careful, because they could ambush you. With a party of 2, we can handle most ambushes, I suspect. So maybe what I do is I have just Gari, who's an expert, secure this site. And he'll work fast, because he doesn't have a ton of time. There's a lot of sites to secure over the course of the campaign. Because we get like 40 days for each site that we secure, right? Or that each Gorgon site specifically that we clear. And if we spend even this long clearing each of them, we won't really be netting any time. I don't know, I think we're going to go up here, though. We're at... Yeah, here, then here, then here, maybe. Something like that. So send both hunters to scout that out. Let's go. Weaver Works has been established, yes. Or maybe I want 2 parties, each of a scout and a something else? Or more likely, I think, I want these guys to help out with securing the site. Yeah? Great. Yep, it's been cleaned and put together. Good. We get some stuff. And I think... I'd kind of like to build a mountain pass here. Or I don't know. By the time they get here, I think this place will already be scouted, so there'll be something to fight. We might just leave this place because it's tough to get to. Calamities! Okay, I do not appreciate extra tongue range on Gorgon. Bogmoors, please. The rest is fine. Also, what is this? Carve a pass. So it's just telling me, yeah, you would... Sure. You could do it here. You could specify which range, or I guess you could just say aim at this place, but whatever. Nothing else to do still, right? Yeah. Oh, it turns out it is infested. How come I knew that about the other 2, but not this one? Weird. Ooh, strength 5, huh? Well, go scout this one out, and then we can all join in some big combat and cleaning up after that. Yeah, you guys, get in there. Those trees look familiar. Is it just me? Over here, Renche, got something to show you. Settling nerves, by the way. Why? What is it? Be easier if you just look. That's like a Gorgon skeleton or something, right? Or bones? Can't have been long since this one turned. Leaves under its hooves are still green. Turned. So animals are turning into Gorgons? Means we're drawing closer to our quarry. Even if we don't know where we are, doesn't make us lost. Right, that's good. Yeah, knowing that they're close. That they could be behind those trees, or is this all a game to them, leaving clues for us to follow? I guess. Has anyone else thought of that? Snap. It's okay, Rinche, I'm okay. Just took a little tumble. She thought it was a monster. You alright, Gary? Fine, or I will be once you all stop looking at me. This part's tricky, too. Watch where I step. I guess, yeah, we don't have any hunters in this party, so... we have to have a warrior leading the way. She's scared of rustling. Yeah, she's very nervous. Amma? What's the matter? That tree has eyes. Did you hear me, Amma? Gets kind of tense, huh? Knowing there's a fight coming? It's alright, I get nervous too. I'm kind of known for it, honestly, but you'll be fine. I guess she is kind of new. She's just a kid. That anxiousness you're feeling. We want cunning or courage. I remember courage is like extra damage in the first couple turns. I don't know what cunning is. Stunt chance, probably? Let's go for the extra damage. I should have read the text. Whoops, sorry. Got that? I don't know, sure. Combat. There's a Bogmore, a Rager, a Raccoon, and 2 Rows. I mean, I wish I had a little bit more range support, but I have Gari, so why would I need anyone else, right? Like, he just has 7 damage lying around whenever he wants it, I guess. Ooh, hobbling that seems good. Let's put some plants out here for good measure, I guess. Blocked! So it didn't even get hobbled, right? Yeah, I think so. Which weapon do I want her to have active? I guess the axe, sure. Look at this beautiful choke point, by the way. I don't even think he can get here this turn, but if he can, he's going to regret it. Hey! How dare you? I didn't know... I think we could see this guy. I just didn't notice him. Okay, it's a good thing this all happened. Also, I forgot she has this, like, wacky sentinel thing. Leaps 2 tiles away to reaction attack. It worked out well, I gotta say. Okay, let's try this again. Actually, hang on. Well, it's a little annoying, actually. I don't want her leaping forward because it would stop Amma from getting her thing to go off. Well, what if we swap weapons? Well, not you. Oh, yeah, you have like 2 weapons. What is the deal with these? You have a tier 1 weapon that's just like mostly worse. But it helps somehow with something, right? Splinter Blast gets better. Yeah, okay. So we want to be defaulting to the other weapon. Finally got him. Oh, reaction works like that, huh? On our turn? Fair enough. Okay, well, the beginning of the combat has been managed. There are 3 enemies left now, right? One of those Bogmores. I don't remember the others. Okay, let's withdraw from whatever I was still attached to. But this does have Splinter Blast, so like, I guess we could have checked how it looks when we use its 2 different abilities. But I guess the same ability just like, doesn't always destroy it. Oh, a tree! I love trees. A dead tree isn't a tree. This is a tree. Still no rush to get in there until the enemies start knocking over the door. I think I'm happy to let Gary rest. Or not rest, but set up for the perfect assault. Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't mean to take your space. I don't actually want to be interfused with this tree. But I wanted to interfuse with it to get the hidden effect. Okay, here we go. Who is using it as a swift action? Probably you, because you don't have anything else swift you can do. This is just a row? There's no other enemies visible right now. Interesting. Well, I guess constricting it is going to be the way to go. So it can't attack us, basically. Aha! Found another enemy. I appear to have accidentally made a nearly impassable wall. I'm not sure that was what I wanted. It certainly is a heck of a choke point if you're coming from this direction, but it's going to make the raccoon pretty happy, I'm afraid. I could try to kill it from around the corner, but it seems hard. I don't know, what else am I supposed to do, right? Maybe shouldn't have interfused with his chest at all, should have grabbed this plant. Nah. This doesn't... Yeah, let's try to slow down how quickly it gets here. Didn't work? Okay. I think we want to hide from this guy, right? Make the row come to us through this laughable choke point. This guy ran away. He shouldn't have vision on us, should he? I guess he doesn't. He just knows this chest attacked him for some reason. Okay, cool. let's keep hammering away at the raccoon. A stunt. Extra damage. Great. Taken care of. Yeah, leaf makes sense. We want to use the axe. Wall up. And ranged sentinel. So this is showing like the range she's covering, which is freaking huge. Oh, because she has a spear as well. I see. So she can move up to 2 and then attack an enemy up to 2 away. My goodness. Found that guy. Yes, the Bogmore. So this is the final enemy. Any chance you could keep doing stuff to him, dude? Looks like it. Chances are not awful. It might do something. Oh my gosh, another stunt. That's a ton of damage, dude. Now, this scenery is not exactly so helpful for us, I feel like. I mean, I don't know. As long as they just get behind the wall, Gari can kill him, right? Might as well grab a plant. Yep, he has things under control. Enemies don't understand shooting around the corner, I guess. Plus, it's just a busted ability. Sash of Cunning. Accuracy, huh? Let's give that to Amma. She likes to be sure she can get the kill. Well fought, Renche. Not that I expect anything less, just want you to know I appreciate you. Oh, what a leader. You start to wonder if it's worth it, all this fighting. Oh, you do? Yeah, you're right. Why would you understand? The point, I suppose, is that someone has to do it. The danger won't stop just because we're tired of dealing with it. We've got to face it each time. I know you know that. Don't lose heart. And then she just sulked. Ugh, okay, Geist. They're just big melee dudes, basically. Adept at shredding armor. So let's secure this site. Quickly. With Gari and one of the warriors. Let's let Renche move on ahead to get some experience fighting in the next place, shall we? Strength 5 Gorgons. So we could just attack them. I feel like 3 of us could handle that. Or we could try to patrol. How long does this take? 40 days? Forget it. Just send those 3 in. They should be fine. They don't have Gari. There could be some danger, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that, actually. Maybe I should have sent Anna as well. Amma. But I think we can probably manage. The alternative would be to patrol instead, which would reduce their strength to 4, but cost us some time. I think by the time we were done patrolling, these guys would have gotten here and we could just kill everyone easily. Let's just let this fight happen. I want to be pushy, press for time, use the fact that the combats are mostly not challenging to get time advantage so they don't become challenging. A Night Visitor's Song. I would tell you how beautiful you look by firelight, but any light is lucky to land on you. Lucky to land on you. Do you just mean like because he's a cool dude and the light likes it? These two are like, they have a crush on each other, right? Keep that talk up. You're well on your way. Stop that mumbling. There's a sound. Hushed voices and careful footfalls approach down the overgrown path. To Renche's ears, even these muffled noises are perfectly loud. It's not like she's a hunter. Murmuring and scuffing. Come forward, strangers. If you're friendly, come forward slowly. Silence. Perhaps a minute of it is all the answer that emerges from a thick wall of brush. Then... Looney, you dolt! They're not fooled by this. We're prolonging the inevitable. Oh, I guess they're whispering. Yes, mistress, should I offer myself? Introduce us! We hear your... Oh there! You look like experienced whatever you are. Bandits, rogues? Not hounding for captives, I hope. Us? You think we're ruffians? Huh, well. Oh, move it, you fool. How are you so miserable at this? Sorry, mistress. Here, take my arm. A pair of travelers clambers free of the bracken, their clothing fine but a tad filthy. A tad filthy? I guess something can be a tad filthy. Usually filthy is used as like an intense form of dirty. But you could have a little bit of filth, I guess. Hello, strangers. I'm Looney, servant and apprentice to this prestigious and lovely woman who... Well, perhaps we shouldn't use your real name. That's Pia Gast. Question mark? Oops, she knows your name. And why wouldn't she? Pia the Dream Chanter. Poet and peerless singer, impossible to turn away an ear when she's plucking strings, spinning yarns, deploying her famous vowels. Well, you don't seem like a threat. Come sit by the fire. We're not in any kind of bad business. By the fire sounds great. Okay, so Meather is being charismatic, although that's not in his genes or his stats. And everyone else is a little bit like, hey, shouldn't we be more worried about this other party? But the small camp settles a little awkwardly. Introductions go round. Shortly thereafter, Istral can't help herself. She bends Pia's ear. I've lived my life according to stories, the plots, the great characters, the messages that lay nested within. And you've been an inspiration to me, certainly. I got to listen to your performance of Glimmer Scene in Windy Crossing. Masterful. I heard about your rendition of Wadshun, spoken for an audience of craftspeople. Not a dry eye, they said. Yes, I remember those days. I try not to miss them. Oh, mistress, you don't need to say it. I do, though, just that nothing lasts forever. Bad fever took my lofty registers from me, my volume. Performance is such a physical thing. Most forget that. I'm weak nowadays. I lean on him, my student Looney there. I would love to show that gift to you again, but it's gone now. Only the memory remains. Why not try a small song? Even if it's quiet, even if it's just a shadow of you. We'd like it. 70% to see something good happening and listen to a pretty song? Sure. I've never missed a 70% chance in my life. Pia Gast, the Dream Chanter, pulls her instrument from its case. A hum collects in her throat, then ebbs, then rises again, spilling between pitches, and stops. It's a good night, I think. I may have a few verses in me. First, she moves her fingers over the strings of the mandolute. Great rings of sound, chords entwining. The melody hangs and wobbles and winds around the ear. It curls in the heart like an old dog returning. My father wrote this for me. It was my first song. Next, she begins to sing. Oof, not a lot of contrast in this dialogue, huh? I sit inside the wind, the moon looks down on me. The places that I've been all linger distantly. I'm here for you whenever you need me. I'm here to see that someday you don't... Her voice is sheer as gauze. It yields the slight sigh of a breeze, but it persists, trembling strong. It's beautiful. You'll find me in a tree, if a tree is there to find. Stand tall or on your knees, a tree will treat you kind. Though I'm here for you when you don't want me, I'm here for you in case someday you do. Suddenly, an unpleasant skrik closes her mouth. She swallows, appears to be fighting a cough. Unshed tears are star-bright in the firelight. Everyone's worried about her. But she shakes her head. Her fingers repair the halted tune. Now I live in smoke, the clouds and cliffs my bed. The weird and rippling water bends around your head. Night comes along like a stray with a song, asks me to travel on, but I'll wait until you're sleeping. That was my father's lullaby. My life, I know, has been blessed. The night before the fight at Burning Elm Watermill passes quietly. No mechanical result from that. We just listened to a pretty song. I don't know, did we fail the die roll or what? Is there... No, we got courage maybe? Okay, sure. So there was mechanical. We got something good. We have courage. Oh, and these are not Gorgons. I didn't notice that. Whoops. I am not familiar with these enemies. Thrusks are, looks like melee brutes. This is maybe some sort of ranger-like thing, and these are flyers? Dream Trap applies stasis. Can't take actions, can't be targeted by foes. Goodness, okay. And a Thrusk does 2 to 3 damage twice. First physical, then magical. I see. It has the ability to interfuse, huh? And it expends an interfusion to deal magic damage to enemies adjacent to the interfusion. So I assume interfuse is a swift action for it. Interesting. Okay, well, this is a bit of a challenge because I don't know how to deal with these guys yet. Any trees? I don't see any trees. I was looking for Gari to start with him. He's not here, so he doesn't even care about trees. I guess what we want is some flanks and shanks, right? How to arrange that? Or wait, who do we have? We have Renche, the other warrior. No, wait, Renche is... Yeah, she's the other warrior. So this is our only... Meather is our only rogue. And he could try to get a dagger stab in, but also there's fires here he could make use of, maybe? How does Ember Arrows work? When standing by fire, +2 damage, +1 shred, and starts fires. So, I mean, I think that might be a reasonable way to start. Is to move up here. Start a fire. And shoot this guy. Because we should be pretty easily able to get a flank on him if we want, right? Oh, Wait, no. We don't have Amma here. We do have two rangers. Okay, or hunters rather. And the one warrior. Alright. So what does that mean I'm supposed to do? So this guy's on fire. Doesn't the fire mean like at the start of its turn it's gonna die, right? We shouldn't have to do anything about this? I could be wrong, but that's what I think is happening. It says 1 warding and 1 health, so it'll take 1 damage and die, because it's starting its turn in fire. That's my belief. So I don't believe we can get any flanks on this guy. I think what I might do, actually, is stand here with my warrior and sentinel so that if something tries to move, I can interrupt it. And she has 2 weapons. What are they? A pickaxe, a shitty pickaxe, and a good spear. Okay, so we'll sentinel like this. And so if this thing does end up surprising me by moving, the reaction strike might kill it. I don't know. Get away from the fire. She's a warrior. Nope, she's not. She just has to swap weapons. Okay, good. That's what I thought. And this is an okay shot. If we're lucky. Okay, so it did die. Good. We get the reaction while it's not in cover, or in less cover. Good. Good, good, good. Beginning of combat negotiated successfully. Carapace lamp, huh? I guess we're ready enough to open the door. Let's see what's back here. There was one other enemy, right? There were 4 total, so there's one we can't see, I think. I think that's true. I mean, this thing can fly, but it doesn't have unlimited range. Its melee stuff is only... Its attacks are only melee range, so... I think we can just scout further here, right? Ah, there were 5 enemies. Okay, noted. What are you? A dweaver. Okay, this guy looks like kind of a joke. It's got a teleport, and Guardian, like, shouldn't matter. But... Huh. And you're just one of these melee guys that we killed earlier, and you're another flyer. Okay. Well... They do know where Renshe is. I mean, I believe they can see her. So let's back up to here, I guess, with her. Or here? This is probably good enough. And now she gets a pretty solid sentinel. Oh, that's actually really dangerous. She might leap right into here and then get ganged up on by more enemies. I should have thought about that before I hit the button. I don't think I want to attack right now. I want to maintain stealth so I can get an easy flank later. I'd like to set up some place to use ember arrows. I could just stand here. I think that's probably okay, right? Doesn't say I'll lose hidden for this. Oh, yeah, it does. But it's fine because I have another action left. Silk Step have a cooldown or something? What the hell? Is it only once per combat? What are my LO abilities? Doesn't say anything about that. Why can't I? Maybe you're just not allowed to do it on the same turn you lose hidden? Well, that's fine, I guess. Should be okay here. Just end turn, I guess. Kind of annoying. Oh, we lost our courage. Whoops. Well, that's fine. I didn't want to charge in there anyway. Ouch. He dodged and got an attack in. Okay, so... Who's the threat here? Seeker has a lot of health. It would be nice to get a flank on him. But these two are causing us actual current problems, right? So I think I'm just going to set this guy on fire. Yeah? Ouch. That's very bad. She could certainly get a flank by moving up here and stabbing him. I think... Oh, what? How did I... Ah, you can control tab through the enemies. And see their... Ah, okay. I accidentally pressed control tab instead of tab, and it lets me look at the enemy view. This is so much more useful. I was sure that this feature must exist somewhere, but I couldn't find it. It shows me how much movement they have. So I think I might need to swap and just stab this guy, right? Because this does 4 damage, doubled is 8. And it ignores armor because it's flanking. So this guy is just dead. It puts her in danger, but it kind of gets Renche in less danger. She's already rather wounded. I think a guaranteed kill is sort of important. 100% chance to deal 8 damage. I like it. And she has a decent amount of armor, yes or no? It's I can see it right here. I don't need to... She has 1 armor, so no. This guy's attack could just be lethal. But, I mean, so could these two against Ystrel, right? Oh, actually, she can kill the Thrusk, yeah? As long as she doesn't miss. No? Oh, she had 6 damage earlier because of the courage, but it's gone now. Sad. Missing with that Ember Arrow, I don't know. I mean, I guess it didn't ultimately cost that much. That suggests maybe I wasn't supposed to use the Ember Arrow in that way. If missing it didn't end up mattering much. If she moved here... Could she... No. You can't reach one of those guys while walling, huh? I guess she could move here, that's fine. Yeah, they really ought to wall, I guess, is the main deal. Maybe we'll get a lucky stunt? Seems unlikely. This is the riskiest turn I've had in a while that I've known about anyway. We got lucky? Yes, that we very lucky to take only 2 damage there. How much damage does this bow thing do? I mean, it's pretty good, but it's not lethal, right? 6 damage and shred and put a fire down, but that still doesn't kill. Or wait, we used it before. Right, we used it before and it did kill. But that was because we had courage. And it did more damage. So we can't one-shot this guy. Now, what are the chances of a hit? It was like 89, right? 85. So if that hits, we have a pretty likely kill, right? We can flank this guy and attack you with the warrior. If it misses, we'll be sort of unhappy. And I kind of think it's actually better to make sure this hits. And no. Then we could use the flank with the rogue, or the hunter, the dagger stab for extra damage. It would only be 8. It doesn't kill him. I kind of need both attacks to hit. And if I need an attack to hit, the one I want to shoot first, I guess, is this? I don't know. It got him. Okay. So I want to put her here, I think. Actually, you know what? Let's take the warrior's turn first to make sure this guy's dead before I decide how to play with the rogue. Oh, you know what? That's wrong. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Got away with it. So this is a flank. That's a guaranteed hit. This is an even more guaranteed hit. Okay, got away with it. A couple damage to Renche and to Ystrel, but nothing, like, seriously, gravely wounded. We get some block for, I don't know. Anna? Brooch of Courage. Yeah, the Thrixel have gotten stronger. Guy's a bard? Weird, okay. So you guys are supposed to secure this site. Actually, should I... How many of them should secure it? I still have 208 days? That's wild. Maybe I do have time to go to Rolling Cliffs. Everybody sucks at this, or nobody's good at it anyway. Is anyone good at building the mountain pass? Nope, but Renche is least bad at it. These take forever, of course. But it seems like we have the time. I don't know. The time we spend here allows the enemies to get more calamities, and that means that the next chapter of the campaign will be more difficult. It doesn't seem like it's really worth spending all this time to get to this tiny little place. It can just stay where it is, I think. So maybe I will actually secure this site slowly? Sure. Maybe you should have done this one slowly as well, then. So actually, you know what I want to do? I kind of want to send some rangers up here to scout this. I don't know. Let's just have everybody work on this, shall we? And then we'll all march in together so that there's no danger of being ambushed. Seems fine. An incursion! The alarm... Oh, nope. There isn't a big old blaring alarm going off. Surprisingly, not a waste of time. We got 3 resources and... the lizard spear. Okay. A tier 2 spear. I mean, that's serious business. Nobody has such a good weapon. I feel like I should give it to Amma to replace her tier 1 spear, and then she still has an axe if that's useful, but she also has this powerful spear, as opposed to just like, I don't know. I mean, I could give it here as well, but... Well, actually, when is Amma retiring? Oh, another 29 years? I mean, I think the game will be over before that happens. So, sure, you can have it. The lizard spear. I kind of love that name, to be honest. And a wolf heart strap for, I don't know, anybody? Meather, who tends to take a lot of damage for no good reason. Gari, maybe. So, y'all... No, don't build a bridge to there. Just walk this way, please. Go scout, please. An incursion. Gorgons in great number move to attack your lands, driving peaceful folks before them, leveling homes and hallowed places. Your enemies will travel from tile to tile, attacking and destroying sites until they're defeated by heroes in combat or repelled by defenses you've built. Their numbers will wear down. Once incursion size reaches 0, it'll dissipate and the incursion will be over. Ah, they're over here! I sort of thought they'd come from this place. They'll be there in 91 days. Well, we'd probably better just send everybody, right? Like, their strength 11? That's oh! No. The incursion is size 5, and this place under it also has some strength. Well, I mean, we could maybe leave behind 1 hunter to scout the place out, but let's just play it safe. Oh, an opportunity. Meather is acting strange. What are you doing out here, Meather? Meather? Some of them are worried about you. I'm not sure why, but you've been weirder. Amma. Oh, what? We're talking now? Help me. Speak straight. What's wrong? Nothing. This is like, it's weird. The text box is black, like something is controlling him somehow. What did you come out here for, fine friend? I don't need you for anything. I'm fine, also. Amma heard the dark hum beneath Meather's voice, and things slid into place. The signs had been there for weeks once she thought on it. Increasingly, Meather's habitual bluff talk and brave laughter had been replaced with untimely spans of silence. Sharp, heart-chewing silence. There was little doubt left in her mind. Shall we go? Yes, I suppose we shall. Huh. Time we went on a little hunting trip, she says. Smugly? Or she has a plan? Oh, this is like delay it. No, I mean, now's an okay time. Maybe? How long is this all gonna take? Meather and Amma, I mean, that's a big part of our army here. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll wait on this. Till we fought off the Gorg. But, like, I mean... How long is this? They're 1 day away from here. The Gorgons are going to be here in 82 days. I mean, we probably have time, right? I wish I knew what this opportunity was going to entail, but, I mean, I get that you're not supposed to know that. Oh my god, I have to click through all this again? So suppose we went on a hunting trip. It just doesn't say what it's going to take. Well, we certainly don't need Gari along with the other big guns. Let's just take Renshe. Leave us with 2 ranged stealth units to deal with the incursion if they get here early? Sure, let's go. Oh yeah, they just went next door. Wait, no. They're going up here. They'll arrive in 20 days. That's fine, I think. The Gorgons still won't be here for another 80. They have plenty of time to get there and come back. So let's prepare some defense here. Tier 3, we don't have time. Here, right? Tier 2. Sure, we have time for that. Oh look, they're making little footsteps! The story continues. Meather and Amma have arrived. Webs and darknesses fan from every recess like cards waiting to turn and reveal lurid mysteries. Their steps softly echo the lantern handle creaks. This sounds like new music. Most of what's happened in this game has had like 1 or 2 songs, not that many. This sounds new. Interesting. Not much further now, Meather. Why do I feel this urgency to escape? To evacuate the bones before it's too late. This is my body, mine. I claimed it. You've always been a foot dragger, but I appreciate you coming with me. Have we not always done each other good turns? Who, us? Well... At the foot of the long sloping passage is a circular room. One prominent memorial stands at its center, a sword thrust into it. What is this? Amma steps up to grip the jutting hilt. Realization dawns in the dark of those stolen eyes. Oh. Yes, below me are the bones of Muliana Griff. Muliana the Ghost Hunter, here in her great ghost-quelling blade. Oh, here is her great ghost-quelling blade. I'm sorry, Meather. Believe it or not, I never wanted to have to fight you. We'll just have the ghost take over and shout, die, 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 die. He doesn't have enough charisma to beg for his life, I think. Or is he the one? Hang on. What does this do? Nothing, I guess. Stats. Remind me his personality? He's a hothead loner. Yeah. Sure. Embrace the hereafter. Uh-oh. It's Meather. Didn't I send someone along here? I didn't just send these two, did I? That's spooky. Meather is an enemy. He's vulnerable to Ghost Quelling Blade, but he has, like, all of the abilities that actual Meather has, it seems. Okay. Including, in fact, like, that he has a bow, right? Can't quite get to him. This dang scenery. So which is the weapon I actually want to use? Heal on kill, but no sword block bonus? What? The Lizard Spear. When did I get Grimblade? Oh, this is the weapon he's vulnerable to. This is a tough fight, I feel like. Oh, I see. You can mouse over them here to see details about them as well. Okay. Like, what am I supposed to do with you? You have bows. You have a bow. I only have so much armor, right? I mean, it should be on my character sheet. 4, I guess? Yeah. Well, that's a lot. I could march up right next to him, I guess. And then, if all he does is move away and then attack, he'll have moved little enough that I should be able to catch him, right? He jumped? He found a fire? Oh my god, he's a genius. Fortunately, I can get him from here. I mean, I'm gonna try to kill you, Meather. I gotta say, sorry, but I hope it turns out okay. I hope you come back to being your own self. Uh-oh. He might be dead. As it sweeps through Meather, the blade of the ghost hunter proves its legend true. I wonder if there was some more peaceful way to take care of him. His flesh remains whole, while a black shadow courses from his body, torn forcefully loose. Oh, okay. We cut him in half, but only the ghost inside of him, not his body. Without even a whisper, the shadow dissipates. Meather? Amma. I'm going to assume that's a look of annoyed recognition and not like ghost fury. It was in me, Amma. But it's gone now. The ghost is gone. At least I think it is. Sounds like you want me to make sure. Wink, wink. An awkward quiet takes them over and steers them out of the room. The dawn outside beckons, bright and warm. Later, Amma, I have to wonder. Do you really have to? Did you know the sword would work? I mean, that it wouldn't kill me? No, I did not. I thought about what I would have wanted you to do in my place. That's what stopped me hesitating. Amma, I suppose I'm lucky to know you, even if it rarely feels that way. We got the Grimblade, a tier 2 artifact sword. Cool. Heal on kill. Yes. I think we should give this to Renche, right? Because we already gave the other tier 2 weapon just a moment ago to Amma, right? The lizard spear. So let's give her this. Grimblade, sure. Meather is leveled up from being assaulted, I guess. Crippling strikes, fine, I guess. Hobbling enemies when they're standing in a fire seems cool. Alright, everyone, go build those defenses, will ya? More calamities! I really do not like the range on this thing. What happens to you? Oh, the old card is replaced by a new row. Like, when they draw a single row card, they get 2 rows, maybe? I don't know. Let's turn that off, too. Spending some legacy points, but that's what they're for. Maybe I could have afforded higher tier defenses. Well, I guess you can always just start again, right? Well, it still says it would take 1 billion years. Safe. No, stop! I didn't want to do it there. I wanted to do it here. Okay, we made it. I don't know if we're getting the defenses up in time. I guess we did. Gordon's gonna be here in 2 days. Just narrowly escaped. I don't know if the defenses even do anything when they're attacking us. Or what's gonna happen when they get here. They have arrived. Strength 11. I don't understand what happened here. Ah, they took it over, I guess. They chewed through the defenses and took this place. But shouldn't their incursion size have decreased? I don't quite understand. Defend. Why? You have plenty of heroes here, so only 2 farmers will join the fight. I mean, strength 11 is nuts. I'm glad we have 5 dudes. I don't totally understand why it's an incursion size 5. Why is it +6 from size? I don't understand. Oh, you know what? We should do this tomorrow. This is going to be a long fight, and then there's basically just the one more at the end, probably. So, yeah, I'm gonna take a break here before we read this little story and move on. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.